Hello, class of 2022. My name is Ms. Chavarria, and I am the Career Integration Manager with the KTC team. I wanted to take this time to briefly introduce myself, my role, and the importance of the test you're about to take. To begin, I graduated from St. Edward's University, go Hilltoppers, with a bachelor's in political science and sociology. After I graduated from undergrad, I moved to Connecticut, where I taught middle school students at another charter school. After I finished my service, I decided to move back to Texas, and that is when I got my role with the KTC team about 2 years ago. And then while working full time, I also got my master's in public affairs from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. I am actually from the Rio Grande Valley, from a small town called San Juan, Texas. To give you some perspective, it is literally about 15 minutes away from the Texas-Mexico border. So when I was younger, I used to go all the time. So some other fun facts about me are that my favorite place is actually Pluckers. I love going to Pluckers because I love their wings. Last year, my goal was to become a 1,000 point club member, but unfortunately, because of COVID, I was not able to do that. But I'm hoping that 2021 will be my year. As well as my first long distance international experience was to Japan. I got to study abroad while doing my undergrad, and I went for an entire week where I got to visit the university over there, really get to know the culture. That is actually where I tried sushi for the very first time. I did not like it at the time because it was just like the raw salmon on top. I didn't know that there was any other kind, but once I got back to the States, I really do enjoy sushi now. Another thing is that the reason why I really wanted to start this role is because I love hearing students' long-term aspirations and helping and making them the reality. So my role involves making sure that you have the information necessary to be ready for whatever pathway you choose post-high school. The goal is to get you career ready based on the pathway you choose, which can be either a 4-year university, 2-year college, if you even want to do a certificate program, apprenticeship program, military, or any workforce training program. So some of these words might sound unfamiliar to you, but that is okay. As the year goes by, you will really get to learn more about these programs. So now to dive into the test you're about to take, YouScience. So YouScience is a 13-test assessment that measures your aptitudes, or in other words, your way of thinking in different areas. So in this test, you will not fail. Nobody fails. This isn't a traditional you'll get a 90, 80, or an F or whatever it is. It is more just a test that tells you how you think and what jobs have had employees who have similar aptitudes to you or think the way you do. So it is going to give you matches where you will be successful in, and your strengths will make you a good employee. It doesn't mean that you will love the entire job, but it means that you will do very well. So it is very important that you take this test seriously because it will help you find the best options and maximize what can happen after high school. And that can either be you going to a 4-year university, 2-year college, trade school, vocational school, community program, military, or workforce. So it is going to maximize all your opportunities to make sure that you are ready for whatever comes after high school. So after you complete the exam, you will get your results 24 hours after. I will be looking over these results, and that is how I will be choosing people to go on KTC-based field trips or career-related activities. The reason that I look at these results is because it's going to let me know what your interests are and where your strengths lie. I will be able to use these results to bring in opportunities for you. So it is best that you're honest, take your time, and take breaks in between tests if you need to. Please don't just put whatever in these tests because it's really not helping anybody. It's not helping you. It's not helping me help you. And ultimately, it's just going to be a waste of time for you. So lastly, if you do not complete this exam, if you fall asleep or you just choose not to do it, just know that you will not be eligible for any type of field trips sponsored by KTC. So to give you some examples of activities that we have done, we have taken students to a 3-day trip around Texas to visit multiple schools, all for free. They had to pay nothing. They got their food for free. They got their hotel paid, and they even got to go on a fun experience while being on those out in those 3 days. They also got to interact with KIPP Houston students or KIPP San Antonio students. And then we've also taken students to ACC nursing programs where they got to interact with the medical dolls and actually get to use their hands to see what they were doing. They scrubbed in, they actually played with tools that they would be using, and so forth. We have also taken students to learn about architecture firms, advertising firms, Kendra Scott's, and lastly, we've taken students to apprenticeship showcases where they learn about how to become licensed electrician, plumbers, welders, HVAC technicians, whatever it is. If you're interested in the trades, we have taken them so they can learn and the steps they need to take in order for them to become licensed. With that said, your counselor will give you more guidance on how to actually set up your account and get started. So I wish you all the best, and if you need to get in contact with me, feel free to send me an email or text message. I will be giving this information to your counselor so she can share with you. So I look forward to getting to know every single one of you when we're back in the classroom. Best of luck.